Like seriously, my critics sometimes, honestly, you could just freaking blow me.
In wrestling, man, we're
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Hole. I'm your host, Luke. With me, as always, XFL Jim, Rock and Roll Matty Goldberg. What is going on, my boys?
What up, boys?
We were watching this Dark Side of the Ring. Now it's like how many episodes is this thing, Matty? You've probably watched them all already.
The XPW or
The
the
Jeff
Annex.
Jarrett one. Is that just 3 episodes? All right, we'll be covering episode 2 tonight.
Yes, there's one more after this.
Yeah, I assumed it was just a 2-part, but there's 3. This is really in depth.
There's a lot more.
There's a lot to cover, yeah.
There's a lot more Vince Russo and upcoming
It is.
Dark Side of the Ring.
Do you think they've
great.
been giving him more coverage because they're like eventually you just start running? You're not running out, but like
No,
you have to make things stretch a little bit.
No, I think what it is they're giving Vince Russo coverage because he's electric, and that doesn't mean he's electric for the right reasons.
Right. I mean, he's entertaining.
First electric.
I mean, he is. At least you have an
He is.
opinion about him, you know.
So
and
it's
to have
like-
him and Cornette on the same
Yeah,
show is pretty
they're
amazing.
must-see television.
Yeah.
They're rivals. They get nasty, and then like if you see Vince Russo and you hate him, you love to hate him, you know, because he's everything that you don't agree with. Right? That's what you want. He's never gonna be like, I should have toned down. He's like, blow me, or I was, he gives you what you want,
I've thought of a good comparison with him. He's like Mia Khalifa, the adult actress who then she denounces like her time doing those movies and stuff.
Sure.
But she like still goes by the name Mia Khalifa.
But she's also plays the victim as well.
Right.
Like,
Vince Russo's like, I don't care about any of that wrestling stuff, but he's also like, that's all he does now is talk about wrestling. So it's like,
they're spectacles of like, but they're entertaining to watch. And Vince, like when I see him, I don't like him. I find him like insufferable, but I also love watching him because he's gonna quench that itch of that thirst of the guy that like I expect him to be.
Have we ever seen Stuttering John and Vince Russo in the same room? I would like to see that ego collision.
But I know he's been on a couple Dabbleverse shows.
Vince Russo has?
And he's kind of, yeah.
How did that happen? I didn't know about that.
I think he was on the Shuley show.
Oh God.
Which is not one of my favorite Dabbleverse shows, but I think they had him on and he talked a little about Stuttering John and they made him watch some clips. But, his
must be like
self-importance.
looking in a mirror,
He has such high self-importance. And some people go like, like you'll get a guy who worked for Jerry Springer. I regret it was a different time. Now that I look back, I was an idiot. I was going for ratings. Time. But Vince Russo is very unapologetic,
I have a feeling someday I'm going to be camping in Colorado. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to hear, hey, you guys fucking blow me. Blow. It's funny that dude just like lives in Colorado now. Like, it's
like, yo, bro, I was the attitude era guy, bro.
Yeah, bro. God, well, we'll be talking more about him.
Gross after I left, bro.
More Vince Russo coming up later.
He's got to be in the Big Boss Man one coming up as well.
Oh, good. Wow, he wasn't even there yet. I mean, like, Big Boss Man's heyday was way before Vince Russo.
Well, what happened with him is when Big Boss Man came back, he had the Big Boss Man doing
I'm sorry, Maddie, you're about freezing about every other word, by the way. So
sorry, it's like peak. Yeah, I'm sorry. He had the Big Boss Man doing ungodly stuff, like
oh, good.
Like Big Boss Man came back to the WW after that time, and then he's like had him like kill a dog, steal a casket, He got hung. Like literally, you'll see he got hung in the ring. All
Damn.
Vince's ideas, you know.
Respect that.
So
I don't know. This might
and then
make me
Vince is
kind of
like,
like Vince Russo now. I don't know. It's
yeah,
pretty
exactly. But
ridiculous.
he is electric, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think that Chad Zumach, I hope he never watches this, is an idiot. But I love watching his content.
Sure. I'm sure he's watching.
About him, and then he's gonna like dox me and dox my family.
What are you doing, Matty Goldberg? You cunt. You
Well, he's gonna
cunt.
find out I don't own a car.
Yeah.
He's
They'll
going
find
up
you,
on
Maddie.
his, yeah, yeah. Find out that I don't have a job except for the sports hole.
It's a high paying job. That's what he doesn't know.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Recognize. How are you guys doing with this very slow sports cycle right now?
You know, it's so
I got
slow.
the CFL going on, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
was just talking to Maddie. I know
Well, for
you.
me, it was so slow. I tried to watch the MLS skills competition last night, and it brought me
Oof.
back to when I was 5, when you would kick a soccer ball like between two cones,
Uh-huh.
and then like the best kid would win like a slice of pizza. Like literally, they were running out of ideas, and they have all these skills challenges, and I'm like, this is unwatchable.
Just wait till next summer when it's looking pretty guaranteed that we're gonna get a lockout in baseball. So you won't even have
Oh.
baseball.
Well,
Oh
maybe
my
the CFL
God.
is their chance to pounce. Maybe for spring football, you know, somebody made a good thing. They're like, they should move
Oh.
because people are like,
They
I'm
should
sorry,
move
man,
where, Maddie?
move what?
They should move where?
spring football to the summer.
Well, then let's call it summer football.
Well, yeah.
I don't think you could do that in like Alabama or Houston, Texas.
Why not?
It's
You're not
too
gonna get
hot,
people to
dude.
come out
It's
in the summer,
insane.
yeah.
Fuck.
If they die, they die.
Wow.
If anything, move it earlier.
But the reason why you say that is like this is the dead time. Like, why go against March Madness? Why go against the NBA and NHL playoffs? I know the climate really sucks. That if you can figure out to have these maybe in domes, you know, St. Louis has a dome. There's a couple other places, San Antonio.
You'd have to
Yeah.
time it just right because, like, no matter what, you're gonna be going. Part of your season's gonna be going up against that because you can't.
What are you going to go against?
Well, it's a 10-week season, so you need basically 3 months.
Start in June, July,
So you're already if you're starting, you
and
need
have it
3
end
months,
in
Maddie.
mid-August.
But
Maddie, have you
mid-August
ever
is
been
already
to
like
the
NFL
South,
preseason.
like post
You'll
May?
be NFL preseason.
But also, you want to do it early enough where these guys can get into camps.
What's worse, NFL preseason or March Madness, which is massive ratings? As soon as March Madness comes, I lose all interest in spring football. I'm sorry.
Completely disagree.
No offense. Don't tell the Wolf
Completely
Oakland I
disagree.
told you that. Or your buddy.
You're gonna get me on your shit list, Maddie. It works in the CFL works in the summer because they're up in Canada.
So have these places in dome stadiums. You already
Maddie's
have two.
an advocate for domes.
St. Louis
Build
as
a dome in Birmingham for the
San Antonio. Then move out of Birmingham.
They're already trying to like get to smaller stadiums so they look at better.
It's
on,
not like Birmingham
crowds.
it's not like Birmingham has 100,000 seats. They're not selling out 100,000 people.
I know, but like if you're going into like stadiums with domes are that big, like
I will say I've seen very small domes in northern
You think
Michigan. I
Birmingham
went
is
to
gonna-
a high school football game. They had a very small dome up
Do you
there.
think
It's pretty cool.
Birmingham is gonna cry like the people of Brooklyn, like the Dodgers leaving Brooklyn?
they
People
might,
are gonna
Maddie.
People are gonna be writing songs about it 40
They
years
might,
later.
Maddie. They might.
But Maddie,
Why
the
don't you
South
like
is,
this
is very
idea?
football hungry
No,
too.
moving it
It-
like further into the summer, I think is bad.
Listen,
you also want to give these guys chances to like make NFL squads.
The first question Luke asked was, "How are you doing with the downtime of sports?" This is the perfect time to do it.
No, I disagree with the
Maybe
spring
the
football.
CFL won't let it. Maybe they made a deal with the CFL. I don't know.
Maddie, just get into the WNBA.
I can't.
What,
I
Maddie?
Why
tried.
not, Maddie?
Maddie,
What's stopping you?
Maddie,
I don't
I
wanna
hate women
talk about
Goldberg
it.
or something, or what?
I love
Maddie,
women.
I wonder what it could be.
They rev my engine.
They rev your engine?
Yes.
Who? Aaliyah
That's
Boston?
what Keith Hernandez got in trouble.
Oh, is that what he said?
No, he goes, years ago, he got in trouble. This is right before, like, there was a woman in the Padres dugout, like a trainer. And he's like, what is she doing in the dugout? This is like the 90s. And he
Right.
had to go on the air and apologize. And his apology was like, I'm sorry, don't get me wrong. I love it was good stuff.
Was it? Well, remember when the owner of the Patriots? I think it was before Kraft.
Yeah,
The
Victor.
Gillette. He called
Yeah,
female
Victor.
reporters lesbians or something. Like,
Well, the players all went off on this poor lady. Yeah, that was bad.
well, they had SNL had a sketch where it was like the owner going, "Welcome to the new Gillette Lesbo shaver." Like,
Yeah,
it was really... So, Maddie,
that was
that's
a
what you're
big
saying.
that's a big sports scam.
You get too aroused watching them ladies
I
dribble
watch
up and down the
WNBA
court?
sometimes. I got into gambling on it, but I don't know. It's just I'll get into it when the playoffs start, I guess.
Okay.
There's just too much friction in the league. There's just
I will say this: the WNBA needs to like figure out how to do sports drama like other sports
And
leagues.
marketing.
Like their
They need
sports
to-
drama is way more just like people were saying online that Caitlin Clark should go to the president to like talk about putting some of these women under arrest
Well, that's ridiculous.
for the fouls.
Those
Which is
are absolutely
hilarious.
ridiculous. Those are hard fouls, but I feel like a lot of these ladies hate Caitlin Clark.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, easily.
But
Easily.
bringing in all your
Like,
money.
That should be a good thing.
I agree. I don't get it.
The league's not like taking this opportunity to like make this a huge
Keep
thing.
defending
Well,
everybody
the
but
problem
Caitlin Clark.
here's the problem though is then you get all these dipshits who turn it into a race war.
Yep, that too.
Like it could be a fun just rivalry thing if you wanted to make it like that, but instead these guys get online, these sort of incel people get on there and say a lot of nasty shit that like
There's a weird thing going on with it, and a lot of the women for some reason don't like Caitlin Clark, and it seems like a lot of people are out against her. But again, like she'll get her due where she'll either control the league and run it, or she'll be somebody that was a great college player, that was a good WNBA player.
I mean, no, she's doing great shit right now. She's like third
she's doing great
scoring, and she's number 2 in assists. She's doing great. Like she just has to like win.
She's got to do it in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's some good teams, like really solid teams.
I was even watching women's soccer. I like women's soccer.
Yeah.
Well, we're really good at that.
Well, the league is good. The league has really good quality. I'm like, the quality is really good. But we're getting close to Hard Knocks. Maybe it starts next week. And next Thursday.
So was it training camp starts now?
Yeah, training camp has started.
So I'll look up the date for it, but they give
think
it
it's
like
the
a week or
Seahawks.
something.
I think it's the Seahawks.
It is the Seahawks, which I always thought was weird.
Which is kind of boring because like they're a great team, but their coaches.
Yeah, Mike McDonald. Do you want to watch like a season of Mike McDonald just being very serious?
Not really.
Next Tuesday, Maddie.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday's the first episode of Hard Knocks.
I say this every offseason. It's my favorite time for local sports radio or any sports radio because they have 4 hours to fill and they have nothing to talk about. So then they start giving their takes on like movies and shows, and they're just god awful. Because all these guys' identity is just around sports.
It's not even just sports. A lot of these guys for the local, it's around like just that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that too. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. Like I imagine Nebraska, there's always hope. Like what they used to always say about the Red Sox. It's like there's always hope before the season. And then by a month in, you're ready to fire the manager, get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
So
Right now, I
Nebraska,
see people online worrying about like season tickets and stuff like that.
there nobody's. What do people feel like the Cornhuskers are going to do this year?
Just getting apathetic. I mean, I'm projecting 7 to 8 wins, somewhere around there.
Is this maybe Matt Rule's last year?
It depends. I think if he gets like 8 or 9 wins, keep going. 7 and 5 is a maybe, depending on.
Did they play in a bowl last year?
Yeah, the last 2 years they've been in a bowl game.
But everybody's in a bowl game.
Yeah. This year's an interesting one. I think 7 and 5 could be interesting, depending on what and how bad the losses are.
What is their NIL situation like?
They have a decent collective, but similar to like a lot of other schools, they don't have the mega donor that a lot of these that like the big ones do have.
Why didn't Charlie Munger
Now we're
leave a bunch
complaining
of
about
this?
that.
No, I'm just saying, like that's just the thing. Like
When
schools like
Indiana's got a ring.
well, Indiana has like the mega donor situation. Michigan has a guy. Ohio State has like these bigger schools. Like Nebraska's, I think, one of the smallest schools in the Big Ten.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. It's like a logistic thing. Like, what's
The problem is the Indiana butt fucked you guys because now
I didn't even mention Indiana.
they,
Like Oklahoma State has
butt
a guy.
fuck.
A&M has a guy.
yeah. I don't know if you put on the rundown, but did you put in the rundown what the UNLV basketball coach said?
No, I didn't see that. What happened?
He made a comment like about boosters. He's like, I'm trying to convince like who wants to be the owner of the UNLV running
Oh,
Rebels.
fuck.
Yeah, because he said like they're not going to get an NBA team in Vegas. Come by us.
I like
Yeah.
that. I mean, but it shows you kind of like how
then you have to walk
important
it
this
back. It
is,
was
though.
great.
Like you're willing to say like really dumb shit just to go, hey,
The best part was him walking it back to him.
what do you say?
He's like, well, I didn't really mean it that way. It was one of those
But
I
that's a
meant
good.
was-
I don't mind that pitch either. It's like,
Well, it's
come
the
make this
truth.
a great team.
I mean, he's
No.
not dumb. I mean, he's telling the truth.
Well, if you can be, I mean, dude, it's like owning a team, but it would cost much less than owning like an NFL team. You could really go be the king of that team if you wanted to. It'd be
I
a
agree.
blast. Be a blast.
People are saying
I
Mr.
know.
B should buy ECU.
Oh
And
wait,
there
did he
once the
do
kings
that?
of-
Did he ever do that thing?
He donated some money, but I don't think he like.
They were
Put a
once the
ton of
kings
it.
of basketball.
Right. He was
35.
talking about putting in like 100 million just for one season to see
Yeah,
if
to see if they could like get a crazy roster for ECU.
Right. Which they definitely could have, and he definitely has no lack of funds.
I can also say Will Ferrell's golf show is pretty bad.
Okay, you watched it.
I figured
Good.
it would be. I was not going to be getting into that.
Oh, I wanted to be. I love Will Ferrell so much.
I
do
do
too, but
too.
I'm trying to think of the last like good thing he's done.
It's been a while.
I mean, I even like that.
The worst thing was the Ice movie with Rachel McAdams. I thought that was.
What ice movie?
There's like, were there figure skaters or something?
Are you
Or
talking
no,
Blades of Glory?
No.
No, they're
I
like
think you
singers.
conflate. No, they were Icelandic singers.
Yeah, singers.
Oh,
I actually had fun with that. I didn't mind it.
Eurovision or whatever.
Yeah,
it was?
Eurovision.
I thought
one.
that was. I watched it for like 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, where's the?
I think
where's
if
the
you
punt?
like
Like,
Eurovision,
I'm
that
waiting
was
for a
pretty good.
joke
I
here.
thought that was fun.
Yeah, I had a good
I thought
time
it
too.
was
Not,
terrible.
not the best, but like better than most. Like yeah. If you didn't like that, then the Hawk is definitely terrible. Like God, he
That's
just needs
Michael
he needs to
Michaels.
get back with Adam McKay. They need to make things right again because
Yes.
Adam McKay now is like Mr. Politics guy, and it's just like,
Mhm.
come on, dude.
That's what happens.
Yeah, it's
Chaz
so
Michael Michaels is figure skating.
weird.
God, I love that movie. I love Blades of Glory so much.
So you were talking about Caitlin Clark should go to Trump to get people arrested. For it.
People were saying that.
Right. But also now this is a thing with the Balagun reversal in the World Cup and Bryson DeChambeau, he threatened to call Trump to get some call overturned.
I don't think it would have done
I love
anything
it.
either.
I mean,
All up for anything.
Right.
But like, weren't they playing in Europe?
I don't like. I couldn't.
Yeah, it was during the Open in England.
That would make
What is
any
Donald
better.
Trump going to do?
Right.
Go to war over it. Send the troops
over Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the guy you want to go to war over.
It is funny hearing
he
Trump
went and played
talk
in
about.
Live. It was one of the guys that played in Live, right?
Yeah, Bryson was.
Right. Like that's already a traitorous thing to do.
He's also just not a likable guy.
Yeah. I think he wasn't he likable before he went to Live?
No. So like he was a huge douche, and then he hired like 6 people to be his PR team, and then he became likable. And then when he was popular and likable, he fired that team and he became a douche again.
Wow. Against all odds, becoming a douche again.
He's a YouTube golf guy too. He has a YouTube channel, but like not a likable guy.
Well, it's just funny though that now, I mean, remember Tiger Woods was calling Trump when he was getting a DUI too?
Just call Trump. Get pardoned for anything. Who cares? I
mean, it just kind of shows you though how personable Trump was to a lot of like influential type people, where they feel comfortable enough to call him or to say they're going to call him. Like I've never heard that before from any any celebrity or athlete before this. Your boy Diego Pavia done? Is he done, Jim?
Eddie.
He might find his way on a.
I mean, there's a lot of teams talking about.
It's up to him. It's up to him.
Yeah.
Like he could probably be a practice squad guy.
Yeah.
It's just if he has that in him. I wonder how many of these guys that were like sort of quote unquote big stars in college football that were getting probably decent NIL, that if they get bumped to a practice squad spot, are you still going to keep trying? Like,
well, you can still make 100 figure. You can still make $100K.
Yeah, but like that, he's taking a pay cut from college at that point, and then he's thinking someone like Diego Pavia, can he do like media? Could he do?
Did he get cut just because they cut him, or did he get cut because
who else do they have?
They have Lamar Jackson.
Well, yeah, he was never getting the starting spot. So it's Lamar, Tyler Huntley, Joe Fagano, and Skylar Thompson.
Just a murderer's row of QBs there. Yeah, that's a lot of names to be behind. I don't know. I mean, I guess media is his only other bet. I don't know. I mean, he's probably got enough to go be just an influencer too.
Why did they cut him before he even?
I mean, that's a lot of quarterbacks. They might have some other guys in camp too.
They cut him for a reason?
No. Probably just short. We'll just say that. Cut him because short.
It's not going to work.
He's a short guy.
Yeah. Well, you got to.
He only has 113K followers on Instagram, by the way.
Maybe he makes it. Maybe he's a social media. Maybe he's a social media that you don't follow. Maybe he's big on Reddit.
Yeah, he's only got like 79 posts. Who's big on Reddit?
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, some guys have to prove the UFL. Go to the UFL and prove yourself.
I'd love to see him in the UFL.
I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
Some people were saying like he should try for the CFL, but I don't think that'd be a good thing. I don't think that'd be smart. There's no shot he gets an opportunity. He's never played Canadian football, and then jumping in the middle of the season, it's not going to happen.
Next season.
Maddie, what are you eating?
Ice cream.
I think
I thought you were a healthy guy now, Maddie.
Oh, nothing wrong with a little ice cream.
I think it'd be better in the UFL, Maddie. More eyes in the States.
I'd love it. I'd love to see it, but he has too much pride.
It's a risk too. Like if you fail in your season in the UFL, then you're just kind of like, okay, well that NFL chance is done. Unless you come back another year, who knows? I think you should try it.
No, he's just gotta, hang out in Nashville and go sell used cars.
Go back to college.
That's the old school play.
Does he have a year left of eligibility?
He's like 26 years old.
No, he's 24.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
he's a
listed.
good
He's
college
also
player.
he's listed at 5'10", so you know he's probably like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah. He's a short king for sure. Oof.
But also, I just never thought that like he was awesome in college. Don't get me wrong; he was electric, super fun to watch in college. I never thought
Yeah.
anything he did would translate to the NFL.
I did notice something on his page too. He was like part of a promotion for NFL Mexico too, since he's of Mexican descent. That could be a good avenue. I don't know if he's fluent in Spanish, but could be a way to get in. I don't know. Maybe he's got more options than we think.
I'm rooting for UFL. It'd just be a fun story.
It would be fun. He's a fun athlete, though. He's
Yep.
fun to watch. So we'll see. Biggest story last week happened, I think, pretty much after we recorded. LeBron finally chose a team, and it was the 76ers. And he's only taking $8 million a year. I mean, he could easily
He's
get.
taking what the vet minimum, I think, is what.
Yeah, I mean, he could still get another $40-50 million 1 year contract if he wanted to, but it wouldn't be on a contender for sure. Though I know the Clippers offered him at least like 20 mil for 1 year. But clearly he wants to compete and have a chance to win another championship.
It's 2-year contract.
Yeah, I mean, he could do it. I mean, that body's going to break at some point, though. I mean, he was an iron horse for a long time. Had very few injuries, and now the last few years, he's understandably so, been slowing down. But I don't know. It's a weird situation too because Jaylen Brown, his whole thing with leaving Boston was like, oh, this is gonna be. I need my own team now, and now he's like on a team with like 3 other stars. It's very top heavy. I think KCP just signed with them too as a role
I don't
player.
think Jaylen Brown is though going to be upset that he's got LeBron James with him. There's a lot of stuff actually in Boston. So I follow the Boston sports media where they're starting to go after Jason Tatum because they feel like Jason Tatum and Brown didn't get along and Tatum wanted him out. And
Really?
yeah. So
Okay.
there's that going on. But it's one of those situations where it looks like a super team. We've seen some of these succeed, we've seen some of these fail. Who's gonna eat, who's gonna get the ball,
Yeah.
how are you gonna distribute it? I think they all want to win. So I think they'll be fine.
I think the race in the East is crazy.
Why do you say that? There's only
I think
the
it's fun.
Knicks.
I mean, Detroit was the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
They weren't that good though.
They fuck you.
They were in the regular
No,
season.
they got some
But
holes, and Durant. I don't even know where if they end up.
And like Indiana, the
situated.
Pacers are getting Halliburton back. The Knicks,
But-
Boston, I think will still be pretty consistent, like pretty
Boston
decent.
won't be good.
I think
Boston
it'll
will be above average. The Knicks will be very good. Sixers will be good. Detroit will be okay.
What about
Orlando will
Indiana?
be okay.
Well, Miami's got Giannis and Bam
Yeah,
now.
the Heat's
I
got
don't know
Giannis.
what the rest of that team's
The
looking
West
like.
will be a
but
lot better though. The West is a lot tougher.
It always is, yeah.
Well, the West has.
Especially
What does the West have? Also, I think Toronto improved too because
Well, I
they
think
got Kawhi.
OKC is going to get better with the kid from
If
Michigan
that actually like goes through.
Yeah.
because they got a guy that they can throw Wemby on.
So outside of OKC and San Antonio, what's the West?
The Lakers will be okay with Luka. The Minnesota will be good.
Yeah.
Houston, they'll run it back, see if they can play better in the playoffs. And that's about it. But OKC and San Antonio are both very good.
Oh yeah, I think the West is better than the East in those regards, just because of Houston and San Antonio.
Yeah.
But like, it's not OKC and San Antonio. But I think the race in the East fascinates me just by I think a lot of these teams are pretty close to each other.
They are. But I don't think Boston will be that good. And I think Orlando will be better. I think Detroit can take the next step. Even has some holes.
I feel personally, I just feel like people are forgetting the Pacers.
Well,
Yeah,
didn't
they can come back.
when who's still on that team from that championship?
Halliburton
Their
and
runner up.
a couple of the role players, I would imagine.
I thought they lost a couple of dudes though that were like kind of important to
They
that
also
team.
lost a draft pick. They did a really stupid trade, and they lost
Oh,
like
that's right.
a lottery
God.
pick.
Ugh, that's got to be gutting.
But it'll be fun for Halliburton to come back because he's a really good player. And they played Oklahoma City so tough.
Damn right they did, Maddie.
Yeah, it's going
I
to
had
be really interesting. There's a lot of names spread out throughout the league. They've changed spots. We'll see if their new teams will really have the if they'll have the impact that people expect them to, or if they won't. I had a shocker this week.
Ooh.
Tony Romo got arrested for drunk driving.
No. It was an OWI.
Oh, he wasn't drunk. It was just an open, or what is it?
No.
Operating.
Operating while
Yeah.
intoxicated.
God, they got.
Because it's Wisconsin, they have multiple levels. I think this
Oh,
is just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it's a
really?
misdemeanor.
Yeah, dude, Wisconsin is crazy with these laws.
That's funny. I expect that though. The Upper Midwest, you got to drink to survive. Up
Yeah.
there. It's cold.
I would
it's
imagine
gray.
operating is a smaller case than DWI by far.
So, like, he had an open beer with him when he was driving too. Which
He looked horrible. He
yeah,
looked like
nah.
he looked
I thought
washed
he
out
looked
of
all
his
right.
mind.
He looked like he was having a good time.
Please.
He was partying, man.
He
Well, he
looked
looked like he was
having
having a good time, but
It's just
I don't know if
partying.
we'll get it. I don't know if we'll get fired from CBS, but I
For a
don't think
misdemeanor?
so.
Trying to
No,
see
I
what
don't think so.
First offense. If this is his first offense, what do you guys think the penalty is?
$300.
Yeah, Maddie's right.
I saw it.
$300.
300
Yeah.
bucks.
God, I had a buddy
He's
get a
lucky.
DUI in California, 15 years ago or
Yeah.
more. That wrecked his life. He had
Oh,
a
yeah.
$10,000 fine. He couldn't get his
Yeah.
license for maybe a year or so.
Going
It
to a program.
ruined him.
If you want
Yeah.
a $10,000 fine, your fourth or fifth offense.
Jesus. So that's it's scary, but also maybe it could be fun to party up there.
Wisconsin's wild. They like to drink there.
I'm aware. Craziest sports story. Eric Bienemy's wife was shot by their son, and there's very
Yeah, I
few
saw that
details
too.
about this. This is insane.
So you-
To me, it's that, and then the stuff, the Shanahan stuff, because that story's just popped. The car accident he got into
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
now
didn't
he's
put
saying
that on
it's
the
his fault.
rundown, but
that happened weeks ago.
he crashed into an SUV or something, or what?
Yeah, he said he swerved into traffic and going at 20 miles per hour.
And he admitted it was his fault too.
Yeah,
So if the other people want to sue, it's a slam dunk, And apparently he almost lost an eye as
Yep.
well.
he did or the driver?
did.
He did.
Damn.
Yeah, but you never admit fault, even if it's that obvious, because you could get sued. And wow, it was.
Yeah.
He was he dropped his cell phone and was looking for it. Why are you even fucking with your cell
Crazy.
phone while you're driving? Pull over, dude.
Insane.
And this is a weird story too, because I feel like this is just. I'm not sure when this shit's gonna end. I don't want to sound like the sky is falling, but and some people might not even think twice about this. But now college teams are getting sponsorship patches on their uniforms.
I think they have room for 2.
Okay, so Notre Dame has come out the gate with the highest one so far, and that is it's a 6-year deal worth about 18 to 20 million a year for from the company SoFi.
Wasn't Ohio State's up there too?
Ohio State's was big too, but I think this one, Ohio State's was 17 million per year. But I mean, it's just two things. It's more commodification of college football, which at this point I don't see.
It also, to me, makes the Monster Energy entire Big 12 one look that much worse.
Jim, are you you're more college coded like me? when it comes to football. But like, what do you feel about? Are you just done with this, or like?
This is so like the patch on the jersey is whatever. Like
Yeah,
this is I'm actually a little surprised they haven't already done this just for
sure.
marketing, and like for the schools. It's whatever. This part I don't care. Something does need to be done about like NIL transfers, all that stuff.
Hmm.
But this is whatever. Did you see the list of all the teams that have and like who's sponsored by who so far?
No, I didn't see the
No.
full list. What was
So
it?
you got like Air Force, Army, Navy all have sorry, it's not Navy. It's Air Force and Army got USAA.
Okay, that makes sense. Boy, they promote a
Arkansas,
lot too, by the
yeah.
way.
Arkansas's got Tyson Foods.
Okay,
Uh
that checks out. Yeah.
BYU has Entrada. I don't know what that is. Illinois has Bussy Bank, which I think is a Illinois chain. Kansas has XRP, which I'm pretty sure is a crypto
Sounds
like
like a
exchange.
crypto. Yeah.
Louisiana Monroe has Samaritan's Purse, which I think is a hospital or a relief thing. LSU has Woodside Energy. Marshall has the Marshall Health Network. Memphis coming in hot. They got FedEx, of course.
Oh, is that where FedEx is out of?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're based
Okay.
in Memphis. So
Right.
Memphis has FedEx.
Sure.
Michigan State has MSU FCU, the Michigan State Federal Credit Union.
Okay.
North Dakota State has Gate City Bank. New Mexico State has Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino.
Oh, okay. That's the best one so far.
That's awesome. Ohio State with Chase. Oklahoma State has Osage. Cal has Dialpad, which I think is an AI firm.
What's Osage? Isn't that a tribe? Isn't that Osage is a
okay,
Osage is a Indian nation.
it is. It is it's the Osage Nation.
Yeah.
That's who's they got a patch on Oklahoma State. UNLV has Accesso Biologics.
By the way, isn't that weird that the place where the Trail of Tears ended up like is now sponsored by an Indian tribe? My God, it's a strange world.
La Pandaria for UTSA, SRM Concrete for Vanderbilt, Colville Tribes for Washington State, Culver's for Wisconsin. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
That one makes sense. And then Tallgrass for Wyoming. I don't know what Tallgrass is either.
Okay. I'm waiting for. There's gonna be one.
That's a data center.
It happened when it's gonna be similar like the bowls, like when all the bowls started getting named just after the corporations, and then some of them were just so ridiculous. I wonder if Michigan's gonna get one.
I don't know. I know
they'll get someone.
Well, it's almost hard not to because that's $20 million. That's like a whole receiving core.
Why not take it?
Yeah. They're going to. I mean, everybody's going to. It's just
the question is who would
this
Michigan
also challenges
get?
like the smaller schools. This is one more way that the smaller schools get kind of fucked in all this too.
Hey, ULM's on here, and New Mexico State had the best one. Inn of the Mountain Gods Casino.
Right. Of course they're on there. You can find, I mean, you can go get Mel Gray's car dealership.
I know, right? You can't get like the real.
I mean, you can
You're not getting the real money.
No. I mean, you could always get some money, but yeah. It's what's funny though is like Nike doesn't even have to sponsor Oregon because they got this check mark on the Nike.
They basically already do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I looked up Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino. Looks beautiful.
Oh, really? Where is that at?
New Mexico. Let me see exactly where in New Mexico.
Mescalero. Where's that?
Yeah, Mescalero Lake.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Right by a big ass lake. You're about. I'm gonna be honest. It's on the reservation.
Oh, you might not be able to drink there.
The Mescalero Reservation.
Oh, that's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that is in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico.
Fuck.
To be honest, I don't know. The only place I know in New Mexico is
like
Albert. I forgot about Santa Fe.
Yeah, those are both up north. It's like in the lower middle of the state.
It is in the
places
middle
like
of
Las Cruces.
Nowhere.
Wow, that is way the fuck out there.
I always wonder what some schools are gonna get.
Yeah, what? The money?
No, like what sponsors some of these, like which schools get.
Well, It's gonna be dog shit. I mean, you knew this was coming because even like the NBA has done this now. Is the NFL at patches right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't know,
mess.
man. Baseball does. Basketball definitely does.
Okay, we got some NFL news. Taysom Hill officially done with the Saints.
That's wild. He's been there forever.
I know, right? He's almost seems like
Who's
their
that?
mascot at this point.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him as a Bronco.
Is that what you're hearing? Is that what your inside sources are
That's
saying?
what I'm
Oh,
feeling.
that's right. Well, that's where
Sean
Sean Payton is
Yeah.
now.
Yep. Wouldn't be surprised to see him as a Bronco.
Oh, he's like a tough, great athlete, so he'll get a job somewhere.
Also, he turned that backup situation into a really good one. He's way better than Stidham.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about his quarterbacking exploits.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just wanted to mention, maybe it's just my social media feed.
I've
seen a lot of NFL players go on podcasts and like chime in about, oh, it's you guys don't get it having this much money. Like it's hard having like the money that we have. It's not really like I'm not really getting $100 million if you think after taxes and other stuff. Like the money isn't really what you think.
Well, it's true. I mean,
it's true.
They got to pay managers, lawyers.
They're acting like they're literally poor.
Right. Okay. So what I would do is take whatever their contract is and put it in half, right? After you pay out people taxes, because Uncle Sam's taxing you a lot at that point.
Yeah, they're getting taxed like crazy,
right.
And then they got to pay out like agents,
yes.
Lawyers, and then you're paying out family, friends, probably too.
So while you might not have 100 million, you get 50 million. And also you're not talking about your endorsements. You're not talking about your paid social media.
Yeah. So Cam Newton specifically, he was using Amon-Ra's contract. He's like, here's what you have to do. He's like, yeah, this tax, da. So then before you're paying it off your people, you only have $15 million. So you're paying off your people. Maybe you're only left with like $4 to $5 million.
Yeah. Which is like, I get it,
but that's like after everything.
Yeah. You got a short window to make your money. I get it. I just saw today that Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson were sort of, they call them hold-ins, where they're still around. They're not not showing up, but they're not going to practice, because they want more money.
Oh no, I'm all for like players getting the maximum amount of money, but it's the players that come out or like ex-players and stuff that act like they're not rich. Like we know you're rich.
Right. Well, what do you consider rich, though? Because these guys are around a lot richer people than we are.
That is fair.
Yeah.
But relative. I think if you're making 5+, you're rich.
Right. Like if you're taking home 5, I mean, like after everything,
you're taking home 5, you are rich.
You're rich. You can easily buy a fantastic home in 1 year. Like you can do a lot with
like that. Rich to me, like actual rich in real life is like anything over 200,000, like 200,000 to 300,000.
Well, you live in nowhere, Nebraska,
dude. People that are making like 200,000 to 300,000, I'd call them rich.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I mean, it's funny. If you go to the right spot, you can live pretty well. But then it's like
if you're in Los Angeles or New York or anything or San Francisco.
Oh yeah. If you're in LA with making that kind of money, you're
well off. I'd say
I know
well
people
off.
that make like that, if not a little more, and they can get a good home in like Sherman Oaks or something, but they're not like they couldn't just stop working.
No, so if you're making like hundreds of thousands, like
I could,
200 to 300,000,
very poor.
Oh, I could do it.
Yeah,
but like I'd call those people in like Los Angeles well off. I would not call them rich.
Right. Yeah, it depends though. But you go and you get house poor too. Like you're making $200K a year, but your house payments are like 8 to 10K a month. It's just not everything's about that math.
Just stop trying to like get people to feel sorry for you.
I think that's where they kind of lose touch because they're thinking of people like LeBron James is a billionaire now, you know, and he deserves to be. So if you're like Amon-Ra St. Brown and you don't feel rich compared to LeBron, everybody wants to be a billionaire now. That's the main problem.
And then also, what do you guys think about like the baseball holdouts? Probably definitely like a lockout's probably
they might
coming
lose
next
the whole
year.
Season, yeah.
Well, the owners are trying to pull this bullshit with trying to make it more competitive by having a salary cap, but that just means that means the players are not
Yep.
the players and no football team, no athlete should agree to a salary cap.
If you're not already locked into one,
Right?
why on earth would you agree to a
Well, it's
salary
going to
cap?
be a battle. It's going to be a war.
Yeah. It's. I remember the last time this happened. It was the billionaires versus the millionaires. Now it's going to be like the billionaires versus the 100 millionaires. Like
Yeah.
It's going to be the Dodgers versus everybody.
right. Hey, other teams got money too. They just
That's
don't.
true. That's true.
And Dodgers bring a lot of people up through their farm system as well. It's not like they just buy everybody, but it helps to have a war chest for sure. All right, Jim, you got to get out of here soon. Let's get we got to cross that line right now. Dark Side of the Ring, season
Yes.
7, episode
Yes.
2. Jeff Jarrett, TNA Wrestling. All right. This one picks up where the last episode, this is a 3-part series apparently. So picks up with Dixie Carter. She's just sort of, her family's just took up when the original TNA investor pulled out. They came in with all the money. And she's up to something, this Dixie Carter.
Yeah.
But this organization's on the rise. They get Kurt Angle just after his WWE run. He was let go, and they got him, and he was still a fantastic athlete in really rough shape, but still could do all the moonsaults and everything. It's great, and the promotion starts picking up steam. He elevates the promotion, and they are now like a real number 2. They're so big they even got their own video games.
They're battling.
They're battling, man. And unfortunately for Jeff Jarrett, he's really going through it. He had lost his wife to breast cancer. She was only 43. And now he's got to deal with this girl, Dixie Carter. And she doesn't just want to be like an owner investor. She wants to be in front of the camera. Doesn't this ruins a lot of things, right, Maddie?
Always.
Yeah. It's like
There's always a villain in these. And she becomes one.
it's just unfortunate. You kind of see a good thing going, but then people
She comes off as first as like the savior, like
right.
she's gonna invest and she believes in it and she believes in the product, and then something happens.
Yeah. And that's something is she needs that old attention, man. Dixie Carter, by the way, was a really hot actress. You may remember from Designing Women. So this lady kind of stole her name too. So I'm not going to let that go.
Very cool name.
It's a great name. It's the most Southern name I've ever heard too. Also, what's happening in this episode is some of the women are starting to speak up because they do have a really good women's division. This was before what you see nowadays in WWE with very athletic women division. The women were kind of doing this now too, and they were starting to ask for more money, and some of them would be on TV, and then they'd be at their waitressing jobs, and they would be playing on the background behind them. Don't you think that'd be a little humiliating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim, like when you're in someone's house installing cable, and then they're watching the sports hole, and they're like, "Wait a minute, aren't you from the sports hole?"
I luckily don't have to deal with people.
No, that's right. You just lay it down for the.
I do get it from coworkers though that
right.
sometimes watch. I'm just like,
Do your coworkers know about all your exploits?
they know about the XFL gym stuff.
Oh my god,
They love it.
They do.
Definitely at that age where
Why not? They should.
my coworkers could, I'm like almost 50. My coworkers could care less what I'm doing outside of work, so they don't bother go looking up seeing what I'm doing. So yeah, and then the women are just like Dixie Carter's like, no, you can't get no more money. We can't pay you. And then there was some drama in this one too with all of a sudden Jeff Jarrett is now being seen at parties and stuff with Kurt Angle's wife, and Kurt Angle is not
Uh-oh.
around. Not around. So,
Those, it's
um,
always a problem.
so what was really happening is Kurt was basically getting a divorce with his wife, and they had been already separated before he came to the organization. They kind of sort of pretended to be together to make things look stable, to try and, look better for his career.
Yeah.
Because I think he was like a good Christian guy too. Kurt Angle was. Any job you want to look like you're a stable person. You don't want to look like you're a liability. Um, and Jeff, I guess the story was that he had sort of been talking to Dixie, like calling her and sort of encouraging her to work things out with Kurt, but it was already so far gone, it wasn't going to happen. So then those guys found that they end up liking each other, and
It happens.
it happens, and they're still married to this day. And so you
And I'm
could
sure
tell,
Kurt's moved on.
yeah, he has got a new wife too, so everybody kind of moved out of it okay. But this didn't sit right with Dixie Carter, because
Oh,
she was the last one to know about this romance, and she kind of used it to push Jeff aside and take full control. So it was a dicey situation, but it was actually a little more wholesome than it kind of appeared to be. Also in this episode, we had Russo reporting Jim Cornette to the FBI. Cornette had
ridiculous.
written a letter where he said he would kill Russo if he could get away with it. Maddie, have you ever written a letter like that?
I have not, but those two need a show together. They need
I
like an
would love
hour
that.
They
just
should, yeah, they should have a podcast.
they should do an hour just together. They can make so much money. I
It
mean, they
would.
truly hate each other and they're truly on opposite ends of the spectrum of what they believe in and what they've done. And, sometimes the good of greed is for the best, the beneficial for all of us.
I know. I wish they could put their differences aside. It'd be cool. Like, this is one of those things where if I was an ultra wealthy guy, I would be like, I'm gonna make this show happen. I
Well,
will.
I'm also shocked Cornette would keep talking about him when he's already like, if he's willing to talk to the FBI about you, Russo will figure out anything to keep you to shut up or whatever. So to say you're gonna piss in his grave, it's just like, that was done on Dark Side of the Ring.
Maddie, do you think that lady from Dairy Queen also reported Jim Cornette to the FBI?
Probably not, but Cornette had a temper, but he is like, there is like some sort of, Cornette's like this wrestling purist,
Yeah,
they tries to protect the sport, whether it needs to be protected or not, or sees it as what it
right.
is, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well,
people
that
do like him and they respect him because he cares about it deeply.
yeah.
Whether you should or not, I think you should because he's been passionate about it probably since he was 12 or 11 or whatever he started.
Yeah.
And Vince Russo's just a fast talking New Yorker.
I like D'Lo Brown. He's like, you have a show with Russo, and it'd be like, only an hour and a half show, and there'd only be like 20 minutes of wrestling, and then the rest is just this, drama that Vince is
Well,
dreaming
and,
up.
and that's the thing. There is drama in wrestling. Wrestling has a drama, but the purity of wrestling, the wrestling always is setting up the drama, not the drama. Like wrestling comes first, then the drama, I would say, as opposed to drama and then the wrestling.
Yeah, it's you kind of. I mean, everything. The thing is, tastes change. So
Yeah.
I think TNA was on a good thing with doing the athletic wrestling, and then then you get Vince Russo in there, turning it into the soap opera, which maybe that time had passed for a little while. But
Tits and ass.
tits and ass. So this episode ends with Dixie Carter sort of bringing back Jeff Jarrett just to go take a meeting with Hulk Hogan and Aaron Bischoff.
And of course, when Hogan gets involved, it's gonna get bad.
Oh, you feel it, like they're not even trying to like hide
Yeah,
it.
they're just setting it up. There's certain characters that keep coming back in these episodes. It's Vince, Hogan, Vince Russo. They're kind of like when they come, the party, like the success starts to go down.
Do you think the creators really hate Hogan? Like, or are they just? You think they're
I
being
think they're
objective
just
here? Like,
I think they're trying to be objective, but they're telling the stories, and these are
yeah.
what people are telling them. I don't think they have an agenda to go out, especially after he died. I think for some people that have died, like the Ultimate Warrior, they went easy on the guy.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
everybody sort of walked back all the shit they had been saying about Warrior forever.
they went really easy on the guy, and they could
Yeah.
have destroyed him.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking of Ultimate Warrior's reality show he was trying to do, and he'd
Yeah, see
drop
this.
drop those kids off, his kids
Yeah.
off in weird places, and
Well, you love that one thing you always used to play. I forget how it went. Something about gay people.
oh, I'll have to find that in all my
Yeah.
drops there. That's great. Yeah, so yeah, Hogan is coming. He's coming for the TNA.
Yeah,
And
to ruin it.
we'll be talking about that next week. You guys got anything to add before we get out of here?
No, just football's next week. Thank God.
What, Hard Knocks football?
Well, the preseason
Oh,
game
the
is
preseason.
next Thursday. The Hall of
Maddie,
Fame
how
game.
many preseason games are you gonna watch?
I start them and then I'm like I'm gonna watch this game. I'm excited, and then after like 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm fucking bored.
I mean, is there any player you're interested in particular to see if they
Yeah,
make a
there'll be some
team?
rookies. I'm kind of curious.
I'm looking out for names, but all the guys that I follow, all like the spring football guys that I follow, they get all the clips. So I just look at
Yeah.
clips of my favorite guys.
I'm
I mean,
kind
that
of
makes
curious
sense.
about Cade Klubnik on the Jets because everybody's saying that he's playing good. So I'm like, he sucked in college.
Oh,
So
maybe
we'll
he
see.
didn't have a good coach. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
You know,
we've talked about how college players are being developed these days too.
I'm
so.
curious to see the new Buffalo Stadium. That's going to be fun.
Dude, the stuff that I have seen are awesome. They have a giant statue of a broken table, which is cool. Those Bills jerseys are shit though.
Yeah, people are complaining about him.
Yeah, I'm still a little sour on how they fucked their whole fan base with this new stadium and fucked the
That's
city.
I hear.
Wait, what'd they do?
Well, okay, so that's again one of those things where like buy us a new stadium or we're moving, Toronto or wherever.
Yeah.
And then so the city goes ahead and decides to pay for a lot of it. And then they invite all the current ticket holders to the stadium. And then they were charging them like $1,000 just to be eligible to purchase season tickets, which were like way more than they were used to paying. So they fucked out all like the people that made the Bills what they were. It's like the enshittification.
That's shitty.
It's just private equity bullshit. The same things why, Wendy's sucks now are the same reasons why your sports are gonna suck. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. But all right, well that's gonna do it. Go tune into Jim. Jim, where should people tune into your next show?
Just XFL Gym everywhere, like
I will look it
YouTube,
up,
Twitch. I've been streaming consistently 2 nights a week,
That's
Thursdays
awesome.
and Fridays on Twitch.
I'm not like I used to come across your shit mostly on Twitter.
Not
I'm
on
just
YouTube?
rarely. I'm not really on Twitter anymore, so I don't like. It doesn't
I don't
pop up in my
stream on
feed.
YouTube, and then I post on Twitter a decent amount still.
See, I'm not on Twitter. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Because it would just pop in my feed, so it'd be easy. But like, oh, Jim's
Yep.
on. I'll go watch or whatever.
And then I post on Instagram, but it's not nearly as often.
Right. I know. Social media. God, I hate that we're like
You have to constantly be put. It's a whole fucking.
I know.
thing.
I was trying it so hard when we first started, and then I'm like, God, I hate this. God.
You gotta have like fun in the process is what I'm trying to do.
You're right. You do. Maybe there's a way I can make it fun. I don't know. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us for this week. And we'll see you all next week for another exciting edition of the Sports Hole. Bye-bye.